in the midst of life, in the midst of impermanence, in the midst of suffering. Do you suffer much?
Yes,
You suffer a lot?
some little bit.
Sometimes. Well, I suffer plenty.
Yeah.
And in the midst of that suffering, meaning a feeling of not being completely fulfilled or completely free, meditation is our golden ticket to peacefulness, to dealing with everything without doing anything. And so it's a real blessing that we have this chance with Farah.
No, Farah.
Farah, my meditation student here in Taiwan, uh, and uh, and this body and mind and everyone here to come together in the nature to practice meditation and to cash in our golden ticket of mindfulness and detachment, or happy present moment, breathing and being free. And truly, this is a rare opportunity, because most of the world is prioritizing buying and selling materials, investments, making some kind of profit. And here, there's no profit to make except the profit of cultivating and investing in our virtue. So that means investing in our mindfulness, investing in our present moment awareness. And that present moment awareness allows us to kind of clear out the mind of negativity. It's the healing solution for our anger, for our greed, and for our delusion. And we'll start off this session today with a repentance chant. And this repentance chant kind of gives an indicator towards the impersonality or the lack of self in that greed, in that anger, in that delusion. So I invite you to bring your hands together with me if you like. And if you know the words, you can chant along. But if you don't, you can just kind of hum. And that would be a good way to join. Oh, my ancient twisted karma, born of bliss, greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind. I now fully atone. Oh, my ancient twisted karma, born of beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind. I now fully atone. twisted karma, born of beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind. I now fully atone. Do you know Om Mani Padme Hum?
No, is that Japanese?
It's Tibetan. You can try this one. Om
Oh,
Mani
money.
Padme
Bedman.
Hum.
Oh,
Together. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. All right. So as we open up our mind to the direct experience of life rather than a kind of constant rumination on thoughts, we have a real opportunity to see through the stories that we've been telling about our life or the lives of other people. And this isn't something that we do intellectually or conceptually. This we do experientially through really taking time to connect with our breathing. And this connecting with breathing is a really sharp, instantaneous, direct experience of breathing as it is.
excuse me, my eye hurts, so you can keep talking.
So once our mind is present with the direct experience that we're having, whatever feeling or thought or sensation, pleasant or unpleasant, that arises is just food for the fire of returning to our breathing. If we are willing to try to practice meditation, it's good, it's important if our body can be upright. So you can sit cross-legged or you can sit in your comfortable chair, and you want your spine to be straight, your shoulders to be back, your head to be up. And this is just to give some direction so that you can be awake and aware and energized in your practice of meditation. It's also an exercise of willingness. Willingness to bring the body to the mind or bring the body to your intention to practice. And once that willingness and presence of mind is there in the body, just accept the experience of breathing and turn the mind inward towards the breathing and abide or stay with the breathing. And this is not an exercise that we do so we can go to the beach and look good. This is an exercise of liberation. This is a remembering of our freedom nature, our true nature, to be free where we already are. This is an experience of freedom. And as much as you have known about or experienced your own suffering, the feeling of being trapped in your mind or trapped in your life, this is literally, directly freedom from that, entirely and completely. So there should be a natural sense of joy or a natural sense of appreciation that comes up when we give up, when we give away. Our ideas about reality, our ideas about life, and start to experience life directly, breathing life. So that as much as we can be trapped, as much as we can be stuck, as much as we can be lost, there is an instantaneous, present moment reality of freedom. And this real meditation or true meditation, this golden ticket, is to experience. And so people can express that freedom in different ways. They can go and get up from the meditation seat. They can throw a book at the teacher. They can eat grass like rabbits. But the reason that we practice meditation is to have this moment by moment, vivid, subtle unfolding of this experience of freedom that isn't based in stories about ourselves, stories about others, or stories about a dualistic reality. These thoughts, these stories, these experiences come up to them. We don't believe in them. We don't identify with them, but rather we say, this is freedom through breathing. And we say that through our experience of breathing. And this can also be our experience of seeing the nature. Or seeing the seeing. Seeing, to see the seeing, means that seeing is already happening.
Yeah.
Kind of like a stone, how a stone is already a stone. You don't need to do anything to make a stone a stone. And so in the same way, you don't need to do anything to see. And so seeing, you're already seeing, the alreadiness of seeing. So this is to connect with and to experience the alreadiness of reality, or the alreadiness of not thinking about things.
Can I share something with them?
And this is a safe home, the home of non-cognition, or not cognizing, not conceiving about, not conceptualizing about. Go ahead.
My teacher once told me that the colors you see might not be the colors itself. It might just be the light reflecting on it.
And this is an important teaching because this keys into the impersonalist dimension of greed, anger, and delusion. So in that repentance chant, that taking responsibility for, that showing up to all of the difficulty in life and saying, I'm here to face that, I'm here to transform that. That this greed and this anger and this delusion that we personalize, that we say, this is my thought, this is my anger, this is my greed, is in fact completely coming from beginningless time, from all of your ancestors, from all of your family, from all of your culture, your tradition, your lands. The cloud spirits, the mountain spirits, or just the clouds and the mountains. And so it is not that we are inherently bad or inherently good, but it is that when we identify with or hold on to certain thoughts as our own possessions, we perpetuate them. And we create cycles of anger, cycles of greed, cycles of delusion that lead us to cause harm to ourselves or to others, that lead us to more and more suffering. So the meditation is to be face to face with the suffering, with the habit energy, and to not take it personally. So focus on our breathing without attaching to the breathing, or without attaching to the idea of I am breathing or I am meditating. So the focus is a focus without attachment. That's a natural focus. That's a energized awareness.
I thought focus was attachment.
Well, that's why this is not focus with attachment, but focus without attachment. So that's tuning in, kind of tuning the dial onto our natural awareness, enlightening that, brightening that.
Like being chill, but at the same time.
Being chill, but also being aware. So we're not being sluggishly chill, kind of like a sleepy chill, but a bright, aware, present, a vivid chill.
Yeah.
So that we can enjoy it, because if we're halfway asleep, we can't enjoy that.
Focus.
We can't enjoy that relaxation. We can't enjoy that freedom. And then we won't be able to go to go more, to be curious about this breathing experience, to be curious about this reality of mind. So one of the mantras or the thoughts that we can bring up in our mind as we practice meditation like this is a real nowhere to go, nothing to do. And that's pointing to an experience, but if you don't feel a connection to that experience, entertain the notion. Entertain the idea, entertain the thought of there truly being nowhere to go and nothing to do. And we close our eyes and we can bring our mind into the body reality or into the reality of our mind. So the thoughts that come up in our mind, we're not trying to get rid of them, not trying to control them, but rather seeing them more like the sound of wind, hearing them more like the clouds in the sky. So in our meditation, we're not preventing anything. We're not preparing for anything. We're enjoying peace and developing our relationship with peace, and affirming our commitment to be at peace together with everything. So there's a massive part of the meditation practice is this commitment and this actualization of being at peace with everything, that there's nothing that cannot be a aspect of our willingness to be at peace. And this really shifts the mind. Don't consider about you're meditating correctly, you're not meditating correctly. It's kind of like you're in the ocean of the mind and you're breathing through that ocean. Meaning that in that ocean of the mind, in that ocean of movement within your own mind, the breathing is like a raft or a buoy. And we have to feel safe to practice meditation. We have to have a relationship with generosity and virtue to practice meditation. Otherwise, it's not going to work. But when we have that, what that means is that, yes, we are in the ocean of the mind, vast and unknown and trepidatious, but we're in that ocean holding on to this buoy of our meditation object. And we are clear and complete in our willingness to be. To just be. To just breathe. Even though it's this vast ocean of the mind, even though all we hang on to is this buoy of our breathing, because of our generosity, we know that we are a good person, and we know that we know how to give. We know how to help. Doesn't mean we do it perfectly. It has nothing to do with perfectly, and in not perfectly, in not knowable, not understandable. That just holding on to that buoy of breathing, we are okay. And that's why we come back. We return to the breathing, not because we're forcing ourselves to meditate. She's doing her sadhana. She's doing her
Because
meditation
every time the
practice.
ants try to climb up to me, that's why I'm moving.
Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Come back to your breathing. Come back to your heart, body, mind. Come back to this freedom life where you can go anywhere, you can do anything. You are strong, you are smart, you are good, you are ready. You are worthy of love. You are able to practice meditation seriously. You are able to transform your mind. And all of that is within this contact point between our awareness and reality. Awareness and reality. And that's a wonderfulness. And as long as you have that spirit of generosity, as long as you have that actualized virtue, then coming back to that contact point of awareness and reality is always a wonderful refuge, wherever you are, whatever the situation is. We're all looking for special experiences. We want to win the lottery. We want to, interesting things happening in the world. We want to have a relationship with someone. We want to be successful in some way. We want something special, take a vacation. But this way of meditation is beyond special experiences. It is complete accessibility to be free from seeking, to be free from avoiding anything, literally, so that wherever you are is an abode of freedom and of peace. Of actualization, of fulfillment. Of experiencing the sunlight in a non-intellectual way, in a non-thought-based way. Seeing in a non-thought-based way. Hearing in a non-thought-based way. Experiencing the experience of having a body in a non-thought-based way. Where are those real true thoughts? The intergalactic empires and true situations. They are nowhere.
I don't get what you mean.
Well, it means that a rock is as true as you.
Well, if you can see it and touch it and if you can feel it, touch it, and look at it, then it's real.
Go grab me a rock and I will show you why you are incorrect and I am correct. That's just a joke, but bring it over here. A good rock, okay? All right. Now, is this rock real?
it's because we're in the Matrix.
Close your eyes. Now open them. That is truth. That is the impermanence of all phenomena.
You threw it.
No. Listen. All conditioned phenomena are impermanent, and this is very important to understand. So, this hat is real, right? It exists.
Yeah.
When we say this hat exists, in some way that's true, but in the real way it's not true, because it doesn't exist as separate from anything else.
Why?
Because for this hat to exist, this body has to be holding it, and this mind has to be calling that a hat. And this hat is made up of so many parts. So there are thousands and thousands of people and actions that went into bringing this hat to here. So you can't separate this hat from everything.
But
We can do this as well in terms of the mind and the reality. Okay, so let's call your mind the awareness. Okay, and let's call the reality the world of stones and rocks and lights and things like that, right? Where is your mind without all these things? Where is your mind without the earth?
nowhere.
Right. Where is the earth without your mind?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. So they rely on each other, so they cancel each other out. You see? Because if this depends on this, then how can this exist by itself?
Yeah.
It cannot.
It needs this, and this also needs that.
It isn't. And this is the isn't-ness of impermanence and no self as well. Although impermanence is more the faculty of changing, of dissolution. And no self is the quality of interbeing. Would you like to sing a song?
What song?
Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are birds, wind, and clear open skies.
I don't know that.
I enjoy going back to my island. Okay, you want to try a song maybe easier you can sing along with? And this one has the hand motions also. So just you can repeat after me. Breathing in. Together. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Okay, try that one together. In, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Next one. I am blooming as a flower. Try it together. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. Try that one.
I
fresh as the dew. Next one, I am solid as a mountain. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am firm as the earth. I am free. Let's start back from the beginning. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free. Next part. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am water reflecting. I am water reflecting. What is real? What is true? What is real? What is true? Next is, and I feel there is space deep inside of me. I am free. I am free. I am free. That's great, right? Okay, let's stand up and sing that one together. And I'll give you a microphone too.
What? I didn't know you had to.
Yeah. Millions, really.
Oh, almost stepped on it.
Is this working? Hello? Okay. All right. Yeah, just clip
Clip it
here.
here.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wait, where is it? Oh, here.
You can. You try to clip it.
Okay, just press it here or here. And then this here at the. Right
Okay.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine there. Oh. Okay.
Just go make sure it doesn't fall.
Oy.
Are you okay?
So we'll move the camera back and then we'll stand in front of this and we'll sing it together.
Okay. Ooh. It works?
Yeah, I'm sure it works.
This looks like a microphone. Oh wait, it is.
Okay.
Gotta tie up my clothes so it doesn't
No,
get in.
it'll be okay. It's not. It's pretty.
It's very
It's
loose.
strong. Okay. You ready?
Breathe.
Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am water
accepting
what is real, what is true. And I feel there is space deep inside of me. I am free, I am free, I am free. Okay, we can do another one. And this one is really easy, all right? First line is I am remembering. Second line is I am remembering who I am.
Okay.
Or no, that's the first line. Okay, you listen first, then you can follow along. And everybody at home can follow along too.
Everybody. I don't think my father is even listening
I
to
don't
this.
know. He might be. Okay. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. From the top. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. One more time. I am remembering who I am. I'm remembering. One more time. Here we go. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. Woo. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining for this live session. Love and light, peace and happiness. When you're in the midst of suffering, when your depression is bad, when your anxiety is bad, when you remember that you're the worst person in the whole wide world and there's nothing you can do to get out of your suffering, come home to the heart, take a deep breath, and remember that everything's okay, just the way that it is.
I don't think
See you next time.
I don't think the viewers are the worst person in the whole world.
Well, sometimes we get into that mindset, right? Sometimes we get, what am I going to do?
I don't think a serial killer is looking at our stream right now.
I hope that there is a serial killer looking at our stream right now.
Yeah, because it will make them change.
Yeah, so that's the point. No matter how bad the suffering is, change is possible. See you next time. Oh, we usually do one more thing. We do this word sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Sadhu means, it can mean well done, and it can also mean may it be.
Oh.
And it can mean bye-bye as well. All right, so here we go. We can put our hands together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. You want to try again? Loud, loud. Use your full power. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Was my father in the stream?
I don't know.